It's 12 noon on this Thursday afternoon, December 10th, 2020. It's time now for the Peter Channel Noon of the Water this Thursday afternoon, December 10th, 2020. It's 12 noon and the mountain temperature is 43 degrees in Norton, Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel Noon of the Water on this Thursday afternoon is Joe Biden attacks Dennis McDonough for Veterans Affairs. Georgia becomes ground zero for election misinformation ahead of Senate runoff. Can Trump still win an election as Texas Supreme Court lawsuit chances? Biden asks Congress to grant waiver for coal under fire defense pick. Black Lives Matter calls out Biden for excluding them from meeting. China has sanctioned U.S. lawmakers curb some triple diplomats. FDA panel considers emergency approval of Pfizer BioNTech coronavirus vaccine. Stimulus talks drag without Pelosi and McConnell as jobless claims rise. Home explosion. Rocks Gates, New York neighborhood looked like a big flame ball. Black Lives Matter power grab sets off internal revolt. AU releases. No deal contingency plan as Brexit cliff looms. TV journalist shot dead in Afghanistan after gunmen attacked her vehicle. To deter Iranian attacks on U.S. troops, Pentagon orders B-52 flights to Middle East. France unveils draft law to boost Republicans' principle as debate over Islamism rages. A judge in Lebanon on Thursday charged outgoing Prime Minister Hassan Diab with 3 former department ministers with negligence in connection with a deadly explosion at the port of Beirut 4 months ago. U.S. North Korea envoy calls on Pyongyang to return to talks. South Korean parliament approves of contentious anti-corruption bill. With exactly 3 weeks left to reach a post-Brexit trade agreement, a prospect that's still deadlocked, the European Union proposed several individual short-term deals to British negotiators on Thursday. European Union regulatory documents were related to the COVID-19 vaccine candidate made by Pfizer were lawfully accessed by hackers, the pharma company's German biotech partner said. For the first time, U.S. had more than 3,000 COVID-19 deaths in a single day. Another 150,000 American workers filed for unemployment benefits. Officials testify about shipping COVID-19 vaccine in the U.S. The Minneapolis City Council on Thursday approved shifting nearly $8 million away from its city's police department, but declined to reduce the size of the force in its first budget since the death of George Floyd. Okay. It's a fire. No, it's not. There's a movie being filmed in North Edinburgh at the side of the former Babies R Us, right next to Target in North Edinburgh, right next to the Emerald Square Mall. Edinburgh could fall be coming in a long icy opposition to changes in the overnight winter parking ban. Middleburg double murder investigation underway. SJC said Baker's emergency orders are justified. In Stoughton, the legendary town spa pizza, which has been in business since 1955, closes after employee contracts COVID-19. Union electrician from Hingham, part of Electoral College. Quincy dealt a blow in an ongoing Long Island bridge fight. Braintree parents want more time in school. Weymouth Middle School shifts to remote learning. Look at stocks today are down 11.35 at 30,057.46, and S&P 5 down 4.98 at 3667.81, and Nasdaq up 44.87 at 1233.83. Boston doctors playing critical role in Pfizer vaccineering. Airbnb defined pandemic fears take the company public in IPO. Jobless claims rise more than expected after break from holiday. Facebook calls the FTC antitrust lawsuit a do-over. McDonald's is giving away free food during holidays. New CDC coronavirus forecast: 362,000 dead by January 2nd, and new CDC COVID-19 quarantine guidelines restricted by St. Louis City and County. UK allergic reaction should interfere with FDA vaccine approval. And Vietnamese honeybees uses. Oh, skip that. Watch when the normal lights in Michigan Food Friday. Added last space cancel meeting. Mike Pence announced a new cadre of lunar astronauts. In sports, the New England Patriots squaring off against the Los Angeles Rams down in Los Angeles at 8 o'clock tonight, which is 5 o'clock their time. James Harden trade destinations are the Bucks, Heat, and Sleepers, and Jack Casey rise of the power and chaos that followed, and Adam Schefter explains why Dak Prescott has enormous amount of leverage with the Cowboys. Peter Chell News Time is 12:05, 5 afternoon on this Thursday afternoon. Time now for Peter Channel traffic and trends check. Baby! MBTA, looking at this computer rail, Pittsburgh Line trade fold. 10:35 p.m. 10:35 p.m. from North Stations operating 15-25 minutes back between Porter Square and Westchester. Train traffic caused by track work. Framingham train 588, 11:15 a.m. from Framingham is operating 5-10 minutes back between Wolsey Square and substation. And the ferries, they are looking good. Okay, take a look at highways and byways. Rhode Island, 146, a little bit slow around the North Smithfield area. 138 eastbound side, a little bit slow at the Newport Bridge. 3 on the northbound side, so the Norwell Rockland stretch around 228. And 3 on the northbound side, little slow around 3A in Ellisville section of Plymouth. And Route 6 to the westbound side, little slow to Dennis stretch. And Route 1 southbound side, a little bit slow to Saugus stretch. 1 southbound side, little slow to Breaktree split. But looking good in possible vicinity. 290 on the westbound side, little slow Route 9 in Worcester. And 91 southbound side, a little bit slow in Springfield, Massachusetts, and 91 northbound side, slow for Route 20 Windflocks, Connecticut. 95 northbound side, also between Greenwich down to Semper, Connecticut, and 95 at the northbound side, also East Lyme, Connecticut. 91 northbound side, a little bit slow upstate Vermont. New Hampshire, Maine, and Wisconsin, looking good. Peter Chol News Time is 12:07. It's time now for weather report, and looking at the window, and it shows clouds over a horizon with some breaks of sunshine. As looking at the radar, it shows clear as a whistle. And taking a look at the current conditions, looking at the noon. Looking at the noontime weather reports. 44 in Boston, 44 out in Beverly, 44 in Providence, 43 in Fall River, 44 at TF Green, 46 in Falmouth, 44 in Nantucket, it's 46 in Raven and Hartford and Bridgeport, 37 in Springfield, it is 42 in Central Maine, 43 in Portland, Maine, 47 in New York City, and 41 in Cedar Springs, New York. And high pressure will provide New England will drive milder weather today and Friday as low pressure entering the Great Lakes will spread showers in the 7. New England Saturday and Saturday night. Possible as freezing rain in northwest Massachusetts as a low. Lifts northern into Canada. Drier weather will spread the area Sunday along with milder temperatures by dry but colder weather. Monday and Tuesday then potential coastal low for midweek. At a broken of stratocumulus across the interior 7. New England at mid-morning was dropping southeast and approaching the coastal plain. However, it was also starting to scour out a bit even across the interior. So while some scattered clouds will impact the region into the afternoon. Expect partial sunshine to do which is supported by multiple cross sections. This coupled with warmer mid-level tips working in from the southwest will give us a break from the recent chilly weather. High temps for this afternoon should range from 40 to 45 across the interior. High range at the middle and then upper 40s elsewhere. There will be a bit of northwest breeze, but not a bad day for December standards. Okay, let's take a look at the forecast. It goes like this. It's going to be most of the Scott for tonight, 48 degrees. Northwest part, 7 to 10 mile an hour. Gust size, 22 mile an hour for tonight. Most of the Scott about 27 degrees. West with about 5 mile an hour coming common in the evening. For Friday, most of the Scott 49 degrees on the low, 34. Common coming southwest part, 5 to 7 mile an hour in the afternoon. For Saturday, check rain, May afternoon. Mostly Scott about 47 to low, 42 degrees. Common coming northeast around 5 mile an hour in the afternoon. Chest is 50%. And for Sunday, check rain before 11 a.m. Mostly Scott about 32 to low, 35. Common coming to southwest around 6 mile an hour in the morning. Check the 30%. Monday, put the second 45, low 27 degrees. Northwest about 5 to 9 mile an hour. Gust size 20 mile an hour for Tuesday. South Sky 38, low 23. Northwest about 9 mile an hour. And for Wednesday, check rain snow. Put the South Sky 48 degrees. East to about 3 to 7 mile an hour. Check to the 50%. Currently in Naughton, it's 46 degrees and a few clouds. that's going to be it for the Peter Channel Noon News Report on this Thursday, December 10th, 2020, on a Thursday afternoon. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. Hope you have a good afternoon with a good positive attitude. Stay safe, be positive, be healthy, be well. I will see you at 4 o'clock for a 4 o'clock report. Hope you have a good afternoon.